Hello my friends, it's the 28th of September. We've had some rain this morning, not too much, about 10 millimeters, and it's cleared up a little bit, or it stopped a little bit. The sky is still very grey and hopefully we'll get a lot more rain, but it's amazing the transformation with a little bit of water. Let's take a walk. You can see all the little flowers are now starting to get some color. Bottle brushes looking lovely. Roses starting to bloom. And then there's a big surprise coming up now. So let's take a walk up to the front fence. Oh, look at this, I love purple. And it's so nice to see everything starting to get some color. Yeah, and after this will come the lawn and mowing and mowing and mowing. Not that I care, I actually quite enjoy mowing the lawn. And let me show you the surprise. A couple of days back we saw the little nest, and today the little birdie, oh, there she flies off. Oh my golly, let's see what's in the nest. Oh, there's some eggs in the nest. Well, let's get away here so she can get back to her sitting on the eggs, because it's 18 degrees outside, so don't want the eggs to spoil. So soon there'll be 3 more little birdies around. And I think let's turn down. The agapanthus are standing nice and strong. After they flowered this season, I actually want to get into this garden bed and thin them out a bit, and maybe start another bed and put half of them into another bed. Yeah, by this rose garden, not too much happening. One lovely rose here. Let's take a walk to the backing and see what the bees are up to. Yeah, it rained right through the night, on and off. At no point did it come down very hard, but as you can see here by the driveway, at least there is a bit of flow, so it is starting to saturate into the ground. And Zorro just wants to take a walk with us, but I don't want to let him into the backyard here for now. Then let him come with. Let's see what he's up to. Yeah, and we had another power outage from about 3 o'clock this morning till 10 o'clock this morning. Apparently a car drove into one of the mini substations and caused the outage. So that took obviously a bit of time to isolate and before they could switch the rest of us on again. But I suppose such is life. This garden bed here is starting to green up quite nicely. Can't wait for all these things to start flowering. And I'm quite sure the little bees can't wait either. Yeah, but our fig tree, look at the lovely figs. The only problem with figs, if you get too much water, they actually burst from the water. So let's hope that doesn't happen here. Yeah, and then we've still got some flowers on some of the trees here. I suppose I mustn't call it flowers, it's blossoms. And, Hope each blossom becomes a little fruit. With all the bees around, at least pollination I don't think is a problem. Yeah, and there's a definite change at the loquat tree, which makes me very happy. Yeah, and yeah, by the neighbour's yard, at least some green is starting to come through. But I think this is probably just from my water spilling over, because the rest of the place still look very barren. But yeah, let's have a look here by the bees. I don't expect to see any activity. Oh my, another little dead bee. That's not very good. I think I must change the angle of that box a little bit. I think the water goes inside. No activity by any of the hives. Even here by the horizontal hive, 2 little dead bees lying around. Don't like seeing that, although a queen bee lays up to 6,000 eggs a day. So shouldn't harm the colony at all. And I see we've got our first flowers on our lavender, and let's just take a stroll here through the apiary, the orchard. Let's see if we've got any fruits yet. Don't see anything on the spare tree. He's making a lot of new blossoms. I actually thought it was finished blossoming. And then this one, yeah, also still battling to get going. Another fig tree here with some figs on it. When you plant a tree, they don't bear any fruit for the first 3 years. But if it's a tree that is made from a cutting, then it can start giving fruit within a year. Oh, we've got some lovely little peaches here. Not too many, but at least there's something. And let's see here about the prunes. Oh, lovely, look at them. Well, guys, let's just have a quick squiz here by the veggies. Everything here looks good. I think we're in for a good season if the rain will just keep on coming. Well, my friends, let me go and see where my little friend is. As usual, Zorro has made his disappearing act. So let's go and have a look where he is. But I think let's call this one a wrap. Don't want to spend too much time walking or talking. Not that it's the end of my walk. And then we've got these little wildflowers that just come up wildly on the lawn. In the past I used to get rid of them, but now with the bees leave them. Well, my friends, have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one.